welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
Boxing Day was traditionally celebrated on the first day following Christmas, and it was an opportunity for superiors to give boxes of gifts to their subordinates.
I was really expecting you to pull out boxes right then.
He's like,
and here, to my subordinates.
I was like, where's the boxes? I know he's got something
and
here.
so henceforth, boxes.
Boxes. It's empty. It's a box. And I'm Cameron. Welcome to our show. Use the hashtag Geeks Corner to tell us stuff.
To give us boxes.
Boxes of wisdom in 208 characters or less.
That's a good one. Okay. How was everybody's Christmas?
Christmassy? Christmas flavored?
Ooh, extra Christmas flavored this year.
Cinnamon, peppermint? What's your definition?
My first thought was peppermint. So,
okay.
Yeah.
My first thought was also peppermint, but I don't like peppermint. So.
She dislikes the taste of Christmas.
What does that say about you as a person?
A lot of things, first of all.
I'm just curious.
But.
Okay, that's fine. What are we talking about tonight, guys?
No idea.
What's going on? Okay.
We're talking about the year behind us, the year ahead of us.
I could probably open up the show and see if it actually works. What was the highlights of Christmas? That's what we're supposed to do. Is Christmas recap. Recap and wrap up.
I mean that too.
This is what happens when we don't have a producer.
Yeah, we don't have producer. And we don't
I'm
have,
just glad it wasn't.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
You've got your time. It's coming.
Good.
Yeah. Anyway, Christmas. What were highlights of your Christmas?
I got a guitar.
You got a guitar.
Yeah.
Talk about said guitar.
It's an electric black Stratocaster.
Instrument you play on the show.
Probably. I'm getting quite the collection now.
So we'll do a guitar duet with a what's that thing I bought?
Melodica. Melodica.
Yeah.
Yes, the ancient pairing: electric guitar and melodica.
It was foretold.
That could be good.
This could be really
It could be really stupid too.
That's what we
got a guitar. I got this very nifty robe I'm currently wearing. I don't know why they would assume I'd be on the dark side. Yeah.
The fact that you looked like a Sith before the show started.
Do you like the hood segue into the facts? Because
it was a little bit creepy,
to
be completely honest.
I'm very proud.
Yikes.
Okay.
Christmas at my house is all about the little kids, so it was just really fun to. I mean, one of my nieces didn't care about what her presents were; she just wanted to unwrap things.
Yeah.
And my brother showed up wearing Mickey Mouse pajama pants, and I was wearing Minnie Mouse pajama pants, and I made him pretend like he likes me for a picture. That was really fun. And we put tater tots in our breakfast burritos.
Smart.
Tater tots are good with anything.
Well, we always do breakfast burritos for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, we should put tater tots in them this year. And I was like, you are a genius.
I know our next food segment was supposed to be chili, but now I'm kind of like, maybe it should be an all-encompassing whatever you can make with tater tots.
I'm sorry, you want to have a food competition where the key ingredient is potatoes.
Tater tots.
Well, that's potatoes. That's deconstructed
but I want
potatoes.
Specific
that's constructed potatoes.
When you say deconstructed, that means you lose.
Yeah, it's a rustic presentation of potatoes.
That's the other way to lose.
I did add some acidity to it. That's the trifecta. Rustic and deconstructed.
Yeah. How to lose at anything that game. Okay. I will actually, as I'm sitting here listening to you speak, I think my highlight of my Christmas was a video of my niece and my nephew. And my niece was literally dropping a doll on the floor, and my nephew, who's, how old is he, 6 months, 8 months, something like that, thought it was the funniest thing on the planet. So they're just laughing at each other, dropping this doll on its head, which I don't know what that means about how she will turn out later in life, but that was her highlight of the Christmas, and I had fun with that. So we had a lot happen last year. This is our yearly culmination episode of the year. So we are going to talk about some of those things if I can get them opening. So, favorite story from 2017 on dapsmagic.com. That is your question. And you can let us know on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
I liked all the ones I wrote.
I was going to say, what are we going to pick from our own writing that we enjoyed most?
I mean, I like to feed my own ego, so normally it's just, well, I think the most well-written article was this one that I did in about 20 minutes.
Well, which one did you write that you liked writing the most?
Fun fact, it's actually one that I put out last week. And it was the...
Because that's as far back as you can.
I have the attention span of a goldfish.
Okay.
But I actually really liked my Remembering Carrie Fisher article. I honestly took 5 days to write it because it meant so much to me. And I was very proud of my finished product, and I thought it was a really good article. And also, I love Carrie Fisher more than anything. So
I do have to interrupt for just a second. Jason thinks that we should have a 13-layer tater cake.
13! And tater tots and cake.
I mean, is that like following like the Midwest rules of layering, where like half of them are like candy?
Probably.
Okay, cool.
Anyway.
Ooh, it's like Elf. Candy canes, candy corn, candy, and syrup.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember what the third one was.
Yep.
It was just candy.
Yeah.
Favorite article. I did like the Disney one wrote for his birthday last time, but I actually think the most fun I had writing one was for the Avengers trailer, because I got to do a deep dive into comic book stuff. That was really
We
fun.
really, went into all the details about it.
Got to push in my glasses and go, all right, sit down, let me teach you a thing about the comics. It was fun.
That was a good one. I like the one that I did, since we're all picking
Yes.
our own now.
Well, that's what we do.
I wasn't going to originally, but now I will.
Yeah.
The why behind DAPs Magic.
Yeah.
I always like those ones. I was also wondering, did we do the price increase one last year too? Last year.
The economics one?
Yeah, the Geek.
That was
Economics.
A
like,
couple of years ago.
That was 2
yeah,
years ago.
Yeah, it was a while back.
I was gonna say, I
Before I
like
was
that
on
one
the show.
too, but that one I didn't do. So I did one years and years ago, but you did the updated one.
with a video.
Yeah. I mean, though it's
Yeah.
continued to be relevant, so go back and take a watch, folks.
It's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on to movies. What was your favorite movie character of 2017?
That's difficult.
Um,
Mama Coco. She
Oh.
was so cute and perfect.
That's a good choice.
Thank you.
I think, and Laura Dern's character, and I never pronounced her name right. I think she's ended up being my
Really?
favorite.
Hold up.
Yeah, hold up. Because I think it's just because I was so prepared not to like her character that the jump to where she ended up made me like her that much
That's
more.
fair.
I'm going to say the one from the same movie that's a spoiler, so I can't say who it is.
Ah, we know.
But you know who it is.
Yeah.
I think,
Yes.
okay, that's the one I would pick. Favorite soundtrack of 2017?
Ooh. I
Mm.
mean, can we all
Star
just agree on The
Wars. Are we
Last
just
Jedi and then
No.
You liked one better then?
Yeah, well, because I can't listen to soundtracks in the same way you listen to soundtracks. And I appreciate the depth of everything. John Williams is a genius, but as far as listenability, Guardians was this year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, that's a
Guardians.
fun one.
So
That would be up there.
Yep.
Completely different. If we'd ask score, that's
yeah, that's different. Yeah,
that's
you didn't
that's
know.
fine.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said, are you changing your mind or are you sticking with Last Jedi?
I mean, I'm sticking with Last Jedi.
Okay. Favorite villain of 2017?
Ooh, Kylo Ren.
It's not a villain.
Oh, you won't.
He was in this movie.
Yeah.
Okay, stop
You
this.
can talk about where he's going to end up in another show.
Stop this like dark and
In
tortured
this
soul act.
movie-
He's a villain.
He's just
okay?
misunderstood, okay?
He's gonna go lock himself in his room and listen to My Chemical Romance, but that's fine. Like he's still a villain.
Oh, that's good.
Are you sure he doesn't listen to Celine Dion?
I mean, that'd make it better.
That would be perfect.
I
Yeah.
actually think he
As he,
listens to
like-
Celine Dion.
Paints his like eyeliner on. And he's like crying, so it's like running down his face.
All right, favorite villain, Cameron.
You know what? It's going to be Hux. Because,
You stole mine.
did I really?
I totally was going to go for Hux.
But Hux is, so the reason I pick Hux is because my immediate reaction to him is I did not like him. And that is the best possible reaction you can have to a villain, because as soon as you think about it, you're like, he did a good job making
Yeah.
me not like him.
He's very unlikable, but you also feel bad for him.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, especially in this movie. I completely agree. Do we have any? I'm just saying.
That's the scrolling noise.
Yeah, that is. Favorite Disney experience of 2017? Specific one.
Oh, I was gonna say a general one.
Nope. Specifics.
Meeting BB-8 in Disney World
Ah, that's a good one.
because BB-8. I'm pretty sure I speak droid, and BB-8 said that they love me, so it's whatever. Like we're getting married. It's
Opening ceremonies for the Chalk Walk.
oh,
That was fun.
That was a Disney experience.
it was. Captain America was there.
He was.
He's a hero.
That is. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna.
Sure. It's like
I'm
this
actually
is the
gonna
night
go
of Daps
with,
hand motions.
Yeah, I guess it is. I'm gonna go with the first ride on Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
That's because you had no one else on it with you.
I know. How often did that happen?
That's so good.
I also love in that video how many people. It's a press video. And
my
if you listen to it very closely, you hear the guy say, "Please don't video except for you because you're press."
Yeah.
And how many people have not heard the second half of that line and they're like, "How come you guys are videoing? They said not to."
Literally, like
Listen to
90%
the
of the
whole-
comments on that video are either about Tower of Terror or about you guys aren't supposed to film this. I'm like,
Yeah, we were. It's okay. Yeah.
okay.
New Disney experience of
I
2017.
mean, Guardians is the easy choice.
Yeah.
Well, you could say Soaring Over the World.
True. You could also say just
That
Summer of
was
Heroes.
that
as
wasn't
well.
this year. That was
Was that
last
last
year.
year?
That was
Oh,
last
right.
year.
Wow.
Never mind.
Summer of Heroes counts as an experience.
Summer, you got to meet Groot.
That was pretty cool. I am still going to go with Guardians, though. It's so good. So good. I loved it.
Flight of Passage.
Yeah, I have to go Flight
I'm on the
Passage
wrong
also.
coast for all my choices.
Yeah, Flight of Passage
Yes.
definitely blew me away. And then we have to ask the most important question. What was your favorite moment on Geeks Corner from 2017? We want to hear from you guys too.
Ooh. Oh, I'm curious to see what they say because some of the things that we think were terrible have ended up being real, like great response stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd love to know.
Going back to the soundtrack, Bailey says that her mother and her agree that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Coco soundtracks. Coco actually had a really strong.
Coco, I was listening to on repeat for like a week.
Yeah, it had some good stuff in it too. I can see it those.
I have my favorite Geeks Corner
You
moment.
do?
Oh, do
I'm
you?
so happy.
And
for
it
you.
happened off camera.
Oh no,
behind the
that's
scenes, Fred.
never a good thing.
We were preparing for this year's DAPsies.
This worries me.
We were
Okay.
preparing for this year's DAPsies, and I had a couple outfit ideas, and I think Mr. Dapp said something to the effect of, "Man, if only I had like a white suit to wear or something." And it was one of those moments where I said, "Well, I have a white suit that'll probably fit you better than it fit me." It was just one of those things like, "Well, of course I have a white suit. Here you are," which I think you still have.
Well, I had to have it altered because
Yes.
it was a little bit
So now he has a white suit because of Geeks Corner.
because of Geeks.
The magic of Geeks Corner. Garner. Okay, so I'm not good at thinking. So I'm gonna tell this moment from last month, I think it was. I was having a good time, and then I realized, and I'm gonna get real sappy real quick, how lucky I am to like be on camera with two of my best friends and like have all of the don't make that face
This
like
is supposed to be
anyway, but like to like have all of these memories like recorded that we can always go back to. Like that's my favorite Geeks Corner moment is that I hate both of you actually, so I'm gonna forget everything I said.
We haven't said anything.
I said you guys are my best friends, and Robert goes,
I was just thinking that was a really good Thanksgiving segment that we didn't do.
My first thought was Mr. Daps and the pork. So good that you have those two best friends on camera.
the pork isn't my best friend.
An autobiography. The pork isn't my best friend.
Yeah.
Bailey says here is her favorite new Disney. I'm assuming this is new Disney experience. Bailey, you can correct me if I'm wrong. She said, "Here's mine. Finally meeting Mr. Daps at D23 Expo in front of the Star Wars
Favorite
Galaxy
Disney character,
Edge
Mr.
model."
Daps.
That was fun. And then I stood in line with her and her dad while she waited to go see the model. It was really cool. And Bob Iger walked by us. It was cool. My
Did
favorite.
Michael Giacchino walk by you?
Yeah, of course he did.
Have you ever seen him in the same room at the same time?
Not yet. But he says he'll explain it.
He said
That's
he would
true.
explain. I want to meet Michael Giacchino just to be like, you tweeted me one time and said you'd explain. Do it now. And he'd be like, I don't know who you are.
Sit down.
What if he like was like, I've been waiting, and I pulled out a book.
I've been preparing.
Ooh, that's my favorite Geeks Corner moment. The fact that Michael Giacchino,
Avid
Like,
watcher of the show, Mike.
avid watcher of the show, Michael Giacchino,
Yeah.
acknowledged that him and Mr. Knapp's the same person. That's amazing.
We can't beat that. That's
Geeks
true.
Corner did that.
So we did talk about news here once in a while. SpaceX launched a rocket over the skies of Southern California. It went over Disneyland this last week, and we did not get personal pictures of it, which is a travesty. But did you guys see?
Yeah.
You saw it. Did you see it? What did you think of it? You're still down there. I was like, were you up north? Or
Yeah, I was. I got a call from my wife who was driving over from Long Beach, so she was very close, saying, "Hey, there's a thing." And then I went out.
The
And
world's about you.
it was. In fact, I think it was Musk that tweeted that it was like the world's biggest Rorschach test or something of the sort. But there's the thing. What kind of thing is it? And so I went to the internet, could not find, so I went to Twitter. That's the best part, is that my news was quicker on Twitter. Yes. So it was cool. It just happened to time. If you are unaware, if you haven't seen any amazing pictures, it timed well with the launch that the sun had set, but it was high enough up that it caught the sunlight, so it looked like it was glowing. It was really, really neat.
We had a producer we'd show you right now.
Yes. Go to the internet. Go to dapsformagic.com. You can see it.
Yeah, that was really cool. My question is, if you could have been anywhere at Disneyland to watch this launch, where would you want to see and take the picture from?
Oh man, so it was flying basically over the southwest corner of.
I believe so. Randomly enough, I met a guy over the weekend who was involved with the launch, and apparently
casual rocket scientist friend.
Exactly, and that's what happened. And apparently, they launched it directly due south. So basically, anywhere if you were looking towards DCA or towards Catella, that's where it would start. And it started obviously on the west end of things, and then went down.
So pretty much the entire west side of Disney could see it?
Yeah, I'm thinking west and south.
Okay.
Because I saw videos and pictures of it going in DCA over Paradise Pier and then also over Cars Land on that south end.
I think the angle is right enough. But imagine if you were on Guardians and the doors opened at the top and you saw a rocket.
Okay, that way.
Just.
And then by the time you get out, like you take your picture and everything, it's gone. So you're like,
man, they are upping their game.
Yeah, pretty much. That wins. I can't beat that.
My other thought was on top of the fun wheel. That'd be a cool place.
I just hate the fun wheels.
Okay.
Ooh, Cove, like the balcony of like Cove Bar, overlooking
the bay.
The bay. I mean, that's as best as like.
I didn't know if you could be in the back of Fantasyland, kind of.
Like over the castle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking kind of between Mr. Toad and the carousel, if it was high enough to be able to see it there. I saw one castle picture, but it was kind of, they were over to the side more, and so I don't know where they shot it from. It was a weird angle, but
you can probably get over the spires if you go over by the old the holiday shop now, where that is.
I like the idea of Mr. Dapp seeing something like this, dropping everything he's doing and running to a place he thinks he can get a good picture. Because also we've seen things like that happen.
Here's the thing, is there actually is a video of this thing that is sitting on my other computer in the house that we don't have a way of showing on the show tonight. It wasn't from Disneyland, but I did run and grab the video camera and was like, I'm getting this. And I did, but whatever. It didn't do as much good, did it? So let's move forward to look at 2018. We got a lot of things coming.
That's the next one, right?
It comes, I think on Monday, actually.
Okay, I wasn't sure what season we were in of years.
So we have
weird numbers.
A bunch of things, but not as many as 2019. Coming to the theme parks, you get Toy Story Land, Pixar Pier, and Pixar Fest, Incredicoasters, the Character Fest in Disneyland Paris, and Tokyo Disney's 35th. What are you most looking forward to in the theme parks in 2018?
I think it's going to be the Incredicoaster overlay. I hesitate to even call it an overlay. It's whenever, and my example being Tower of Terror, because of all the flack that got before it changed over, and they did an incredible job with it.
Incredible.
I think they're going to do a very good job with that, and I think they're going to have a lot of fun with it. So
I'm very excited to see the queue.
Yes.
Because it's getting rethemed to the firehouse, and I think that's going to be really. I think it's going to fit nicely because I think right now the queue is just kind of like there. I think it's going to be a cool opportunity to theme it.
I actually think that whole area might end up being a whole lot better than we expect it to be.
Oh yeah,
it'll be a cool thing come this spring. What is it? April
13th.
April 13th.
It is April
13th.
And it closes up pretty quick, beginning of January, right?
Yeah, January.
Yeah. Oh, that's soon.
Yep. Panther Night will be back also, and I'm sure a lot of people will be excited about that. New fireworks will be coming to Disneyland.
Which like ruins our night plans because we always like start our day at Disneyland and then go to California Adventure, and now there's gonna be like a parade, and we're like, Mickey Mouse, I get it.
Well, it's all about avoiding people, so that's okay.
The Mr. Daps
wherever the crowd is going, we're going the other way.
It's true.
I've been doing that for decades. We got a bunch of movies coming out this year too. So we've got Black Panther, Infinity War, Solo, Incredibles 2, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Mary Poppins Returns, Nutcracker and the Four Realms, Wrinkle in Time. Which one are you most looking forward to?
Incredibles 2.
Black Panther.
Solo.
Yeah, we have diverse answers. Very good.
What are you most
Because the
looking
child, and then the adults that actually like real movies.
You said it, not us.
I am looking forward to Solo as like a big person movie, but I'm really excited about The Incredibles too.
Yeah.
Are you gonna wear your Care Bear thing to The Incredibles too, or?
Please, I am an adult. I would wear my Mickey Mouse onesie. Come
Thank you.
on.
Okay,
Yes.
that works too. What are you most looking forward to in the movie that you chose?
Seeing what they're gonna do after 15 years. Like, it has to be good.
One thing I'm interested about with that movie is generally in animated films, when they come back to something like this, voices have aged.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, there's been some times where they've done a very good job of avoiding that problem. I think Monsters University, they did a really good job of whatever they did to make it not a problem. But I am curious to see how these voices sound, or if it's going to be one of those things we just don't notice.
I agree.
But I'm looking forward to the score for that movie.
Yeah. Micah Giacchino.
And of the ones we pick, I feel like that's going to be the most fun.
Yeah.
Just
Definitely.
of levity wise.
Oh yeah,
It might be one of the most fun movies of the year.
probably.
For my movie, I'm most excited because Black Panther is a really intricate character. I'm excited for Black Panther for the same reason I was excited for Ant-Man.
Because you have a black cat.
Yes, because I have Black Cat.
Is Chips
Just
a
checking.
superhero?
Probably. I mean, yeah. No, it's because they're doing something with a character that doesn't get a lot of comic book fans love this character and they love Ant-Man and stuff. But I feel like the population in general is going to get introduced to a really cool character, and they're signs point to them doing a very good job with it. So
I actually think you're right on all of those points, and I think it will end up being one of those surprise everybody's like first or second or third favorite in all of the Marvel films. And I think part of it is because you come in with lower expectations.
Oh, yeah.
You're not coming in with like, oh, Captain America, you have all of this history, or Iron Man, whatever, and then you almost like it can be the most perfect movie on the planet. It's never going to reach that thing that you had in your brain.
Yeah.
Whereas if you don't know the characters quite as well and they're not as flushed out, you can do a lot more. Nobody said Mary Poppins Returns.
I'm excited
I
for that
halfway
one.
expected you to say that.
Yeah. I'm excited for that one, but I'm not as holistically excited for that one as I am Black Panther. But
I think there's a lot more to lose with that one too.
yeah, very much so.
Like that one actually I'm excited about, but it also makes me very nervous just because Julie Andrews, like it's a very classic. Like it's it'll be interesting to see what happens with it.
Yeah. I mean, they've done a good job setting themselves up for success.
Yeah.
With the people they've chosen, but
I think everything is set up for it to be a decent movie. I just don't know what
those have bombed before.
Yeah, that's true.
stranger things have happened, but Disney's on a roll, so we'll see what happens. What else are we most looking forward to in 2018? What would you like to see on Geeks Corner 2018? Let us know on the interwebs.
Be good with your suggestions because there's a very good chance we're going to go look at these later. Be like, hey, good idea.
And when you say very good chance, it's like we're literally going to read them right after the show ends, and then we'll talk about them. And then it'll probably go into our super secret Facebook group. That's
so you're going to say super secret lab. Do we have Geeks Corner Lab?
where we test out ideas. Oh no, our ideas would be much better if we had a super secret lab where we can.
The staircase is under the desk. Oh, I
It's an
wasn't
elevator
supposed to tell.
now.
Oh, it's we've
After season
upgraded.
3,
Very good.
we moved up in the world. It's okay.
That's where our budget goes to.
So just
Ports and elevators. That's where our budget goes to entirely.
that's what we spend the money on. So if you could have one new thing come to Geeks Corner in 2018, what would you like to see and go?
A puppy.
Well, I mean, that's not
Last one
hard.
didn't work.
Yeah.
She
but-
kept knocking over the camera.
I know, a good puppy. Not that Nana's not a good puppy. It's just we need a puppy that'll sit down.
Poor man.
Nana's a good puppy.
Okay, well, there's an idea.
We have a continually spreading network of people who watch our show that have become more and more recognizable, I will say. I would love to see some more friends of the show coming on and visiting.
So what specific guest do you want to see?
Oh, goodness. Oh, if we're shooting for the stars, like Mark Hamill. I mean,
Sure.
Mark Hamill, we would love to have
Calling
on the
you out.
show. You can actually move that guy with the beard
I would
down.
have, as long as I can, like, sit here, like, I
If
won't
I
talk.
sat here, I would probably like throw up.
That's like not the way to
Katie,
get Mark
would you
Hamill
like to
on the
comment
show.
something to Mark Hamill? Ah!
So everybody send Mark Hamill to part of this clip so that he doesn't see the other part. Of this.
You're on Twitter right now at Mark Hamill. We want him on the
Hamill
show.
himself, I think is his.
Hamill himself, yes.
He is the best on Twitter. I love him.
Yes.
Can I talk about friend of show that I want to see come back?
Yeah.
Jenny Ray.
Jenny Ray.
Jenny Ray, you need to come back.
You have been summoned.
We have. So
Or
I
any
mean,
of your friends could
I think
too.
it's like now.
If Phyllis wanted to come, or I don't care.
Yeah.
What's your new friend? I'm spacing the name.
Oh, Barb.
Barb.
I love Barb. Barb should come on the show.
Wait, but it's Barb and
Stan?
Stan. I
Barb
think
and Stan.
I need them both
Live
here.
Barb and Stan segment. on
I
Geeks
need
Corner
them both.
again.
They're very crafty. You can have
They
some
are.
fun.
We have a table.
That's all we need.
Ew.
And craft supplies will be great.
Yeah, Glue and Geeks Corner goes really well
There's a segment name right there.
Glue and Geeks Corner. Nothing could go wrong.
with Barb and Stan.
I love it.
Yeah, that's great. I had an idea, but I don't remember what it was now. So
It wasn't as good as that, so.
no, it's not nearly as good as Glue and Geeks Corner. I mean,
Whatever.
It really sticks.
I think that's actually your like formal resignation.
Yes, that was my 2 weeks ago.
So if you could,
It's retroactive.
Back
Oh,
up
I
your stuff.
actually
You
remember
don't
what
need
it
to
is. Murray and I were talking a few weeks ago. Maybe it was a
Dangerous.
month or so.
Yeah.
These are always bad ideas.
Pretty
but
much,
They turn out really, really good. So
Sometimes.
you've all seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as done by Norm Lepore, right?
Yes, of course.
Totally
International
I would have
sensation.
never clicked on that, so
Or helped make it. But
I wouldn't have.
She lived it.
anyway, I would
The
like to
Porg
see
Wars.
more Porg videos
No.
coming onto Geeks Corner.
No.
Like Porg music videos and like Porg action videos. Like we could have
Direct
Porgs
to off
in
Broadway.
space. Yeah.
Porgs in space.
They can do
Yes.
that Windows Squish thing. Porgs are already in space, guys. Guys,
Are they really in
Guys.
space if they're on the planet?
they were on the Millennium Falcon.
You're true. That's true.
You're
I am
true.
true.
You're true. You're valid.
I feel so validated.
Yeah, I'm amazed. One thing, just since we're talking Star Wars, like we always end up doing, we have not gotten a single comment that you're the next Sith on Geeks Corner tonight.
No, never. Never, ever.
Well, it's because
Well,
Johnny
he's-
5 still exists.
Does he?
So,
Two, there will always be.
yeah.
I had a question I was going to ask, and I realized it was a spoiler, and so then I stopped myself. Yes. I've got waving hands in the back.
She was just clapping.
I know. I was gonna, ASL clapping.
Yeah.
I took a semester of ASL.
So did she.
That's all I remember.
One semester also. Sweet.
Me too. So
That's
high five. He didn't high five. It's okay.
it's okay.
But keep coming with ideas. I want to emphasize that again. Seriously.
Please, because we
Ideas.
don't have. Or they're usually bad. So.
Or just come up with them like an hour before the show.
Well, yeah.
And,
No, we're very
Jason
prepared.
does say a rearrangement of the furniture with no logic, Katie's chair on the window, etc., and use some creativity. 2018 Geeks Corner.
I like
So-
the and use some creativity. That's not we've never done it before.
We've never
Use
done
some
it.
creativity.
Apparently we need to work on
I
that.
was listening to a podcast and they were talking about like a haunted chair and they had to like stick the haunted chair on the wall so that no one could sit on it.
course.
And I think that's what we should do with
Watch
my chair. Is that I just need like a ladder to sit in it and then I'm just like up there. I'm like, hey
Upside
guys,
down? So you need like a seatbelt or something?
like a California Screaming ride harness.
And a credit coaster?
It's not done yet, so I'm gonna milk this for all it's worth.
Okay. You can milk it for
Although I do like the idea of attaching furniture to walls. That's always an A+.
especially
Yeah.
for Halloween.
Ooh.
Or any season really. Like Happy Valentine's
Well,
Day.
we
I
always
put the
talk
couch
about
on the wall.
these great ideas for Halloween, and then we're like, oh, it's next week. We should probably do something.
You mean like we do for everything?
Also, you can start nominating things for the DAPs.
Yes.
It is that time of year.
It's coming
We've
up.
got about 6 weeks by my calculations.
Woo!
Without looking at a calendar until the
Oh my
DAPsies
gosh.
arrive. So start nominating your favorite movies, people, or at least animals.
Also, you can
YouTube
suggest
clips.
what we should be wearing to the DAPsies this year.
It's true.
You should suggest what we're wearing to the DAPsies this
I
year.
was gonna wear a suit, but that's okay.
Yeah, but you're not going to listen to him anyway. We'll listen.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Listen.
Like he's wearing his pajamas tonight. Couldn't you tell?
Yeah. That's Jammy Daps.
Anyway, that is about all the time we have for you this week.
If you'd like to see more of this ridiculous hijinks stuff that we do, go to thegeekscorner.com. Thegeekscorner.com has all of our past episodes, and we talk about stuff.
If you want to keep up with the news as it happens, go to dapsmagic.com and subscribe to our mailing list.
And make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can catch all of our crazy videos and the not so crazy ones as well. You can find us also on the social medias. We exist there.
We exist!
Yes, but we hope you have a very happy new year. We will see you in 2018, and we will see you around the corner.